Welcome back to another episode of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, guys. San Andreas, Vice City, guys. This episode is a bit late on upload because this has taken me quite a while to record and to edit. I failed a number of the missions and kept having to reload the game because I ended up running out of money, and I was like, I'm adamant on not using cheats. So I'm literally getting straight into this. This is post-con after edit, so I'll talk after this cutscene.
Papi, un gran problema.
Humberto, my son, what
The
happened?
Haitians. I hate these Haitians. They messed with me for the last time. These Haitians. We'll take them out. Only we need some backup. I lost a few hermanos already out there. Amigo, you drive good.
For a woman, right?
This is no time for joking. Come on, drive for me again. Take my boys over there, and then we'll take these Haitians down. If they mess with me, they mess with the biggest boy in town.
So this mission, quite a simple mission, just take out a couple of Haitians and run away from a building after you set some bombs. I failed 3 or 4 times, which I think the least amount of times I failed a mission. These gang missions, I'm not 100% sure if they count towards the entire storyline, but you've got to do them. So I just wanted to do all of them in this one episode. I ended up having to, as you see, cuts and edits and chops, etc., just thrown in everywhere just to shorten the episode because there's so much driving. This mission isn't all that difficult, as I've tried to explain. I failed because I didn't get away far enough the first time, and I ended up shooting the Cubans that I'm working for. So I was just like, right, okay, this time just be careful, just be careful. And there's another mission in this episode where I should have died and failed again, but I didn't. I don't know what happened. Sniper takes these 3 guys out, which is hilarious. I mean, look, what is going on there?
Sniper on the roof! They fight like girls! Take cover! We need reinforcements from the cafe!
These guys come in again. I think once you take out the sniper, it's pretty straightforward. It's just literally run forward, get into the although this isn't actually the escape mission, sorry, this is just go and get a truck, and that's it. Once you get that, it's done. Drive back to Roberto Robina's cafe. I think Roberto is the Cuban is voiced by another famous actor, and just as I'm recording this, I'm actually gonna have a look up at it, just out of curiosity, because I think it's the guy that plays. I know his name Rodriguez, but I know him better as Machete.
Fight like men with huge cojones!
Actually, I'm curious just to see who the whole cast of this game is. It's something I probably should have looked up a long time ago. Wow. Holy hell, there's so many. Yeah, Danny Trejo, sorry. Not Rodriguez, Danny Trejo. That's crazy. I had a feeling, but there's a whole host of Luis Guzman, Ricardo Diaz. If anybody's ever watched the TV series Narcos, he plays one of the meanest characters in the entire series, in that TV series, and he plays it expertly. It's unbelievable. Netflix original series, just saying. I mean, they've got them all. But yeah, there's also Burt Reynolds. He voices Avery Cunningham. I didn't know that. Dennis Hopper, Steve Scott. Sonny Farrelly is Tom Sizemore. I think Tommy Sizemore. I know his face. I just don't know anything exact in it. I should be talking about this mission, but it's a lot. It's quite a bit more difficult to talk about the missions when you're doing them past rather than present. I'll talk after this ends.
Alberto, uno café, senor.
Don't serve the snake in the straw. You're two-faced, Tommy. You're either two-faced or you're a wimp, baby boy. The Haitians, man, they're laughing at me.
Easy. What's your problem?
They're laughing at me, Tommy, at me, Humberto Rubino. They're doing whatever they like.
Nobody does whatever they like, Umberto. They do what you let them do.
What?
You want somebody taken care of? I can handle it, but it's gonna cost you. I know we're brothers and all, but this is business.
Tommy, you a real man. Businessman, a gentleman. These Haitians, they have a load of product coming in offshore. Really good stuff. We take it, and we finish them. You take it, and I look after you. Like my brother, like my son.
I think I prefer the cash to being bounced on your knee.
So, yeah, guys, this mission here, I feel this, it must have been 10 or 11 times. So I was sick of driving back and forward to Umberto, so I just cut straight to the scene on the mission that I actually passed. It's relatively straightforward. It's hijack a drug deal between the Haitians and I'm not sure who the other gang are. I don't know why I took out the shotgun here, but it kind of paid off. I was like, just fuck all this, like, takes the boat out and we're all good. I was almost going to cut to that scene, but then I was like, oh shit. The thing that makes this mission the most difficult is after it's getting away. Your little boat guy that helps you get over here, he gets blown up, which you'll see in a short cutscene just coming up after I take out a few of these guys and grab the briefcases. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just sort of trying not to die. The guns in this game are just shocking. Other than the MP5 and the SMG, nothing's really worth using. So, well, apart from the rocket launcher that comes a bit later on and the minigun, but right now, for the time being, these are the best guns I have access to. And I only recently unlocked the you'll see now he gets blown up, which means that you've got to, I don't know how the fuck that took them out. So normally they would take the little dinghy up so you can take it back over, but as you see, it's fucked. Now this is, in the previous mission I was saying that this is where I should have died and failed. I'm like, I don't know what to do here. Like, this has completely thrown me yet again. So I try running out the front. I'm like, right, okay, sweet. And there's fucking like 4 cops. I'm like, I don't have enough health to take them on. So I try to run back. I'm like, right, okay, I'll just go for this big boat. The problem is, it's moved from the explosion. So normally it would be sitting close enough that you can get into it. I'm like, right, okay, let's see. Right, I can probably jump this. Nope. And all of a sudden I'm back out of the water and I'm like, oh my god. Thank fuck for that. Because if it had failed this mission again, I probably would have just quit and give up and moved on to another game. And that's honestly not a joke. I was so fed up at this point. I was like, right, okay. I've tried over 5 days to record this. I ended up sitting up, I think, till about 4 a.m. or 3:30 in the morning, just recording this one episode, which ended up comprised of, I think, 7 different videos, because I had to stop and pause and then resume. So that's why there's quite a few fades and cuts. Get to this point here, I'm like, oh, no way. And then I topple, it drives close enough, I'm like, uh-oh, that's me, I'm fucked. I managed to go this way. I'm like, just keep running. If I die, I die. I'll just try my best. I'm like, oh yeah, there's health. Grab the health. I'm like, right, okay, let's just run. Let's see how close we can get to it. And I go this way, realize that's a dead end. Go this way, dead end. It's taking me away. I'm like, fuck. Try to run in here to try and get the close, because I see that spinning emblem. And it's all blocked off. I'm like, right, okay then. Fuck this. So I run on. I'm like, right, okay, let's just keep going. I'm like, okay, there's somehow, just out of pure luck, there's these ramps up, I take this back down, and I'm like, oh my god, am I actually going to pass this mission? Am I going to pass it? Am I going to pass it? I'm like, shit, that cop could kill me, so I shoot him. I run. Finally, after so many hours and attempts at this mission, I finally passed it. And now we have to fade into the Haitian missions with the big boob lady who drugs you. And this is the start of our missions. Our missions are there's only a handful. They're good missions, they're enjoyable, but they're so hard.
Hello? Hello?
Come in, my dear, and rest your soul. You must be the big bad man my granddaddy been chatting about. Tell me things about you, you know, when he visits, and about the others who wait for you. Now, we all dead from long time, but you, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
I got a message to come here.
Can you hear them? Them calling your name, boy, must want you pretty bad, don't you think? Now, you do old Auntie Pulea Turner, maybe she help you. Maybe she can give you a little juju after all of this. Give you some magic to give the lawman the stink eye.
Look, this is all very, give me what? I think I got the wrong address.
Give me these things, Tommy. The Cubans, nasty, proud foo-foos. Been making my lovely Haitian boys shake their heads. Now they told the policeman where me been stashing my powders. They think it drugs. Them stupid. Now be a good boy, Tommy, and go and get the powders for Auntie Poulet.
Yeah, sure.
I want some of the stuff she's given him, but yeah, these they're very niggly, annoying missions to do. This first one kind of took me by surprise because I didn't know what I had to do. I was like, alright, okay, I'll just drive to this dot. It can't be that difficult. You end up, I think, with 4 stars from 3 stars, and you pick the stuff up. 4 stars over the course of it, 5 stars over the course of it. So the first case is here on the roof. I think there's only 3 of them, but it's just the difficulty of getting in and out of the car. I got busted, I think, 2 or 3 times doing this. I got killed. I rolled the car and died. I mean, you'll see just how difficult how easy it actually is. It actually is. There we go. 2, and then drive through here. This sort of helped. That kind of getting that lower star helped. I wish I had more. This guy comes flying out yet. The thing that it's starting to annoy me about this game is I near died here. I actually remember this. I was like, fuck. I was screaming at this point, and it was 3:30 in the morning, and I was like, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this one, it's the car damage that annoys me the most. Sorry, I should say that. But this is the last one, and then it's just like, get the stuff to the hideout, and you're like, sweet. I don't know how I don't die here. Like, I was like, maybe I can get that. Nope, not a chance. And I just keep running and done. Hey, I can't overly remember the next the next mission that you do for this lady is the toy plane bombs away. I failed this once because I ran out of toy planes, and I just fade here to the toy van because I was just like, I just want to get this over and done with this episode and get on to the more enjoyable missions, which are coming up in the next couple of episodes. I didn't realize just how far I've still got to go in this game, and I'm still really enthusiastic to get it completed. But the missions like these just push your patience, and it's why I haven't uploaded. Like, based on one video, I've just been like, fuck it, I'm not uploading anything then. Forget that. I'm just not doing it. So expect more casual content coming, a lot less infuriation. I think I get these guys. This doesn't take too long. I mean, this is another very easy mission. It's just drop the bombs and try not to have your little plane blow up until you get to the last guy. This guy takes a couple of attempts. It's like That should have killed him. I was like, oh, that should have. I think this is the first time in the entire GTA series that you get to fly a plane, and it's a little toy one. A little toy plane. Who would have known? Because I haven't driven planes in this yet. I haven't gotten that far. I'm not actually sure what plane is the first plane that you get. I think it's because the Dodo in this one doesn't have the wings as either, like it did in GTA 3. It just had these like really crappy little wings. I just blew this guy up by driving into him, and that passes that mission. So I'm gonna fade into the next mission again. I do apologize, by the way, guys, that I skipped the bombs away cutscene. That just shows you how frustrated and annoyed that I'd gotten at this point. With the whole thing, I was just like, I'm just not gonna bother. Forget it all. I just actually thought I'd faded this. I must have just drove back. Oh well.
Hello? I'm looking for somebody around here.
You're looking hungry, Tommy.
Do I know you?
Hush now. One more thing and I can let you go, Tommy. My boys gone war with them Cuban boys, but no guns. But the Cubans have a surprise coming. While they fight in the streets, you take this rifle and kill them in the hubbub. No one sees you, no one hear you. Now, Tommy, you do this for me, and you no longer tied to my apron strings.
Okay, Auntie.
And this was another mission that I really, really, really struggled with. I must have had about 10 attempts at this mission just last night when I was recording this episode. So this held me back even further. And it's just, it's so difficult because, excuse me, you've got to take these guys out and they're always constantly moving, and this, the aiming in this is just so difficult. So I think I ended up taking out a few, and I'm like, oh, okay, right. Wait until the herd thins out a bit. I'm like, right, I'll try to take this guy. No, I'm just completely failing. I don't know how I get lucky there. I'm like, right. Are we going to? No. See, I think this might actually have been a failed attempt. So I think this is an actual fact a failed attempt. No, it's not. I was like, right, I'm not going to stand a chance here, so I just took out this. It's like, you can't jump down onto the street and you can't get any closer, so I was like, let's see what happens. I was like, oh my god, these guys are fighting a bit out, and then I just managed to see him kill him together. I'm like, fuck, yes, finally. No more rage. So the next mission is back to the Cubans. You had to take a small break to complete those Haitian missions. There's only 3 of them, and they're very easy to do if you know what you're doing. Apologies, guys. Because I was up so late because I was up so late recording this, I did get the longest amount of sleep, so I'm quite a wee bit tired, a wee bit yawny. So I do apologise that that's coming through in the recording. Again, I'm not following any guides or watching any tutorials. I'm just going mission to mission as I remember doing them as a kid, and that's how I want this to go.
Hey, lady, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill me a Haitian, and then I'm going to make love like a man. You know that, chica? Something like this.
Gross. Loser. Prick.
Hey, baby! I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Humberto Robina, he likes the ladies, not some goat in a skirt. Tommy, I love you. Let's go.
Go where? Can I get a cup of coffee first?
No time for coffee. Besides, I just had one. We're gonna take out the Haitians. Tommy, how do you take out a snake? You bite him in the ass.
Whatever you say, Umberto.
Tommy, you go and get us a little Haitian car. When you get it, come back and pick up my boy, Pepe. And take them out to the Haitians. Then, you go around to the Haitians' processing plant. And you use their solvent as an explosive. Boom! Bye-bye!
Umberto, what about you?
I'm going to stay behind and watch over the cafe with Papa. He's not feeling so good, you know?
Sorry, that's one of the longer cutscenes in this entire game, and it's quite a dull, boring one. So, I'm just glad to have it over. This mission, even after this is the second attempt at it, so there's a poor cut there, which I'll have to fix. I'm watching this. What I do whenever I mess up the recording or I don't get the audio recording, what I do is I edit everything and stitch it all together, and then I watch the recording on the preview window in Vegas, which is this editing software that I use, just in case anyone was curious. And I'll talk as the game goes along. It's not as entertaining to do it this way. I definitely prefer live commenting and talking as the game's going on. I know that at stages it goes a little bit dry and a little bit silent, and it's difficult to stomach that or to find that entertaining, but sorry, I'm yawning an awful lot, guys. Sugar, that's what I'm gonna need. So it seems to be like every even video, 1, then 2's a fuck up, and then 3's fine, 4's a fuck up, 5's fine, 6 is a fuck up. So this mission's easy. Again, very, very simple. Just drive through, kill a couple of people, set 3 bombs, leave. I didn't know that you had to leave and get a certain distance away in order to actually just pass the mission. Like it automatically just passes. I love this car. This car is my favourite. I mean, no, it's not my favourite. The Cheetah's my favourite, but this is just a casual cruiser. It's just such a fun car to use. Careful you don't run those guys over, because they will start shooting at you.
Going to plant the bomb. Cover me.
There's not much really to say about this. Just move through the factory, kill the guys that are in front of you, and then there's the blips. It's strange to see how many missions there are like this in the newer games, because there are quite a few that follow the same sort of pattern. They must just have a formula for how they create good missions, because all the missions in the GTA series sorry, I'm gonna probably have to cut this entire, I might just put this video up, no commentary at all, just with music maybe, because I've been yawning like all around this for the past few minutes. It's crazy. It is not an enjoyable experience for you guys. I do apologize. There you have it. Nice big boom. This is pretty cool. Normally in other videos, like, you don't see this kind of demolition, or video game, sorry, at this time. But that is going to end the episode, guys. I'm going to just head back to the mansion and save the game. It's actually been really interesting to find out, first of all, the people that voice the actors, etc., or voice the characters, because it's very, for me it's very interesting, considering that they were never guys that I would have expected to have found on this game, and there's only like a handful of them, the main cast, so it's pretty good. Sorry, more yawning. This doesn't bore me, it's just literally down to didn't have the best of sleep last night, and anybody that's coming back to watch this maybe in 6 months' time or 7 months' time, or maybe even a couple of weeks after I upload this, I'm hoping that you'll see much more improvement from the channel and more consistency on my part, because at the minute I'm quite busy with certain things that I have to get done, prepped and ready. And YouTube, while I have an awful lot of free time during the day, I still have priorities that have to take place over this, because right now this isn't it's a hobby right now, and it's a means to step forward. I'm trying to get into an animation class. I've just recently started Spanish lessons to improve my Spanish. I may or may not do a video with me speaking Spanish. I don't know yet. If there's any Spanish followers to the channel, feel free to drop your comments in Spanish, and I'll be sure to reply to those. But for now, guys, that's the end of the episode, and I will catch you in the next video.